Hello everyone, this is my response to Journal 6, the Digital Marketing Insights, answering the questions based on the knowledge that I've gained from completing the fundamentals of digital marketing, describe the 3 pieces of knowledge that I will use in the future for my professional or personal relationship with social media. I took it in the route of professional if I ever have a business on social media, just because I don't know if I would necessarily use these in the same sense as personal, because for me personally posting on social media, I just post whatever I want when I want. I don't really have any goal that I'm working towards. I don't really have an outlook on it, if that makes sense. I'm just doing it for my own personal happiness. So I took it as professional, if I ever have a business on social media. So I said, based on the Google Skillshop, the first one that I thought was the most related to me would be getting to know your digital customers, because I feel that's probably the biggest thing in my opinion. Just kind of knowing their personas, just figuring out who your audience is, because if your audience is a bunch of teen women, you're not gonna sell beard trimmers, does that make sense? So getting to know your digital customers, knowing their personas, what they're buying. So if you have, for example, my client was Jennifer Jewelry. So if my client is selling a necklace, 2 different necklaces, and one of them is being bought more than the other one, then hey, my customers really like this one. Or hey, this one customer that I have buys a lot of rings, I might sign them a free one this month because they've supported me, or something like that. And then also creating the right digital channels, so that way the people who are shopping through your business or for your business can find you easier. The second one I said was making social media work for me. So finding the right social media. I could post on Facebook, and now the big thing is TikTok. So or vice versa, say I post on TikTok and this new big social media pops out, then I should switch to that one. So it's just finding whichever one works for me, what most of my almost dropped my phone, sorry what most of my customers shop through, or what they see my content through. Upkeeping the right management. So sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot why I wrote that part. I wrote little bullet points so I could remember, and I completely forgot. I wrote upkeeping the right management, and then I also wrote avoiding pitfalls. So not overselling my content, or overselling my products, posting 25 pictures in one day of one t-shirt that I'm selling. Say that's what I'm selling. You don't want to do that. And then with that, you want to be consistent. You want to post at the same time every day, or post the same amount every day, or every other day, or whatever your schedule is. You don't want to post a million pictures, because then people are only seeing, say you post a million pictures of 7 different things, people are only seeing, or could only see, one thing. Then they're not seeing the whole, oh, she also posted this, or oh, they also posted that. They're only seeing the one thing. But also, if you post 25 pictures of the same thing back to back, people get tired of that, and they're okay, well, I get it, I don't really care anymore. So just not overselling and being consistent. And then the third one I put was optimizing online shopping experience, which I think is something that I was actually really interested in, because I didn't really understand how it works. Just say I go onto TikTok Shop and I buy something. TikTok Shop, in my eyes, is kind of like Amazon, where it's the different sellers, but then the money goes to wherever it goes. See, that's the thing, I don't even know, I don't understand it. So that's why it's so interesting to me, because where does the money go? How does it work? So optimizing online experience, creating smooth shopping and payment experience. So figuring out the payment that works best for your brand, or your merchandise, or whatever you're selling. Whether that's through third party or e-commerce. Is that what it's called? I don't know if that's the right word. But like whether it's like a third party or like however you're paying or setting up your payment plans through your website, you want the best one for you, but you also want something that's easy for your customers, because if it's complicated, they're going to give up halfway through and be like, you know what, I don't even want this anymore. Like, I don't really care about this. So they'll just like either keep it in their cart and leave, or they'll just completely get rid of it. So you just want something that's smooth for them to run, but also some way that you're going to get the most profit for you and your business. But yeah, so overall, those are the three. I mean, I gained a lot, but those were the three that I felt like were main for me with my professional relationship with social media. So yeah, thanks for watching.